Classic Hits, My 105.9 on a Friday morning, and we welcome to the studio Lucas Seeley. Lucas Seeley presents another big comedy
Good morning, Willie.
deal coming this weekend, Manny Sports and Entertainment. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
What's new with you?
Not much. Just got done doing I did 6 theaters in 10 days.
Right, you had that big, was it, the south of the Canadian border tour?
South of Canada tour.
How did that go?
It was fun. It was a lot of, actually, you know what? Not a lot of sleep. It's not because we partied, it's because we had to drive everywhere.
Sure.
So we had to do press every morning. So we'd be done with the show, and then we'd get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to drive to the next city to make sure we did radio on the next
Were
morning.
the fans in those places pretty appreciative? I know there isn't a lot to do in, say, Bismarck, North Dakota, or Bemidji, Minnesota.
It was amazing to see like how much they appreciate entertainment and comedy.
Sure.
Like, they laughed at everything. They made me feel like a rock star.
Well, there's not a damn thing to do in Bismarck, North Dakota, so you're
not.
probably greatly appreciated.
And in Dickinson,
Right?
Dickinson was nuts, man. They laughed. I had to wait almost a full minute
That's awesome.
for them to stop laughing. Like, I felt awkward on stage because they were laughing so much. It was fun, man.
Well, we're always excited about this time of the month. It's always a fun thing to do here in Billings. 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night, Manny Sports and Entertainment, and we want to welcome to the show Skyler Stone.
Yeah, I love this guy.
All right.
Where's he at?
How you doing,
He's
man?
my favorite. I'm doing great, man.
It's great to meet you. I want to ask you, is Skyler Stone, did you get that name from a comic book character or a porno?
Actually, I used to do radio.
Oh, okay.
Just like you. And I have a weird, long-last German name that I will leave off the air because I don't want anyone to crash their car. If you heard it, it's like more syllables than like an Armenian guy's name. So, I was doing radio, and I was in a booth, and this guy was like, "Hey, man, you're up next. It's your first shift. What's your name?" And I said my name, and he goes, "Yeah, that's not going to work." And so I'm like, well, but that's what do you mean it's not going to work? That's my God-given name. And he's like, "Dude, come up with something. There's only like 30 seconds left in this Pink Floyd song." I'm like, and I was looking around, and there was a poster for The Doors, the movie, and it said an Oliver Stone film. I'm like, "I'll take Stone."
That's
all right?
cool.
I'll take Stone right there. And he's like, "Skyler Stone coming up next, 25 minutes of nonstop rock." I'm like, I guess that's my name now.
It's actually how it happens a lot. A lot of those people, yeah.
It's just kind of like I fell upon it. You know what I mean?
And so you told me you started in radio in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Kalamazoo, Michigan, yeah.
Who was it that was just here with us? Holly is from Michigan, too.
Holly Borgfjord.
Yeah, he was telling, he's like, "You're going to love this guy." Skyler.
Talk about a guy that should have changed his last name, by the way. Yeah.
First and last.
Exactly. A chick name and a weird Swedish name.
Right,
Yeah.
it's the Swede.
He's a great guy, though.
So you're out of Kalamazoo, Michigan now, and now where do you live currently?
I live in Los Angeles. I shoot Raising Hope. I play Cousin Mike on that show.
Right.
So, I got to live close, and I do the road in between, seasons and in between movies and stuff. I just shot Hostel 3, which is on DVD.
Oh, killer.
Yeah, I get exactly killer. I actually get my face ripped off.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Now that you're actually sitting here, I'd recognized you or your picture from a few movies, but you're in like a lot of stuff. You do commercials, you do movies,
Yeah.
you're on TV a lot.
Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate, man. It's all I focus on. I gave myself a rule when I moved out to LA. Like, I saw a lot of my friends, like, fall into like bartending jobs or, other jobs, and then they would never focus. But like, I literally, it took a lot of years, but I told myself I'll never take a job if it's not entertainment related.
That's cool.
And it was very hard. For a while there, I was literally, I know a lot of people say that they were like, eating. I was like stealing groceries to get by.
Living out of your car,
I'm walking out with tuna in my pockets. Yeah, it was awful.
Wow. Well, and I know there's a lot of starving comedians, and a lot of them have like the side jobs. Are you more movie and TV then comedy, or is it kind of a?
I would say acting's my main love. You know what I mean? But stand-up's my therapy, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Like, if I go too long shooting something and I haven't been on stage in a while, my fiance can just tell that I get just ornery. I get crazy. Like I gotta get on stage.
That's the way I am not being on the radio. Do you miss radio?
I do miss radio. I'm actually talking to a couple stations in Los Angeles because I'm a big music junkie. Huge. Like, all I spend my money on is concerts.
Cool.
Literally, I probably go to 5 concerts a week, like big ones, small ones.
Right.
And I host this show. It's a monthly show down in Los Angeles called Comedy Rocks, where we book comedians that use music in their acts.
Oh, cool.
And then we close the show with a big interview with an A-level musician. We've done Andy Summers from The Police.
Right.
Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. Jay Bentley from Bad Religion, Everlast, Mickey Avalon. We got Dave Grohl coming up, Dave Navarro.
Wow.
And they're really funny interviews. So, like, Howard Stern type interviews where we just like we go for it. Like, I mean, I literally on stage I'm like, come on, Andy Summers. When the police read their
that's got to be so much.
How much
fun.
tail did you pull in? He's like, well, it was more Sting, but I got his leftovers. I mean, we get them to talk about everything. You know what I mean? You know what they're worth, all that stuff. It's a lot of
things
fun.
that you don't hear a lot of people. When people interview the police, they're like, you know, you're such a great, you know.
Well, but see, I'm
this.
still a music lover, so I do get in those questions. Like when you were doing that one bass, you know, like
right.
I'll ask them those questions. But you know, I know what the crowd wants to know. You know, I know the crowd stares at them and goes, "Oh my god, like what is his life like?" You know.
Sure.
So I just go for it. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Is this the first time you've ever been to Montana?
It is actually. Is this where the shot river runs through it?
Not here, but yes,
But it was
in Montana.
Like not in this studio. I like,
Down the
swear,
road,
Brad Pitt was right here. I saw him. No, yeah. I've always wanted to come here because of that movie.
The movie Far and Away. Do you remember that one?
Was that shot here?
That was shot actually in this town. Yeah.
I thought you were again in this studio right here.
And Legends of the Fall. Yeah, there's been a few movies here. Yeah.
Jeez, Brad Pitt was here a lot. Huh?
It's a beautiful beautiful state.
Yeah, so far I love it. The people are absolutely friendly. I got to the hotel last night, and she goes, usually we give 2 waters to Hilton Honors members, but we're going to give you 3 because we know who you are. And I was like, well, thank you. I'm like, I'm off to a great start here. All right,
sure.
Sounds great.
Did you guys go out on the town last night?
I did not. I got in so late. Lucas was actually asleep outside. I was actually kind of scared driving back to the hotel because, you know, they say a tired driver is like worse than like a drunk driver. And I'm like talking to Lucas, trying to keep him up. Like, hey, buddy, you okay? He's like, I'm totally fine. We're going to make it, man. We're going to do this. We're holding hands. It was great.
Well, cool. We're looking forward to the show. It's happening tonight and tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at Manny's Sports and Entertainment. I'm actually going to be your sound engineer tonight, believe it or not.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got double gigs today, too. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
DJ Hobbles called me and...
That's weird.
So
I'm going to be the bartender at the show too, which is weird because I'm going to have to run back and forth from, you know, making B-52s to cracking jokes,
Sure.
but we'll see what happens.
All right, Skylar. Hey, man, we're looking forward to it. Thanks a lot for coming to Billings. We'll give away a pair of tickets right now to caller number 524-56900. Lucas Seeley presents Skyler Stone tonight and tomorrow night at Manny's. Thanks a lot.
Boom.